Hey, Flair family, how we doing? Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend on this Sunday evening. Wow, you guys are awesome, man. I dropped that video on Flare emissions, our Flare, and you guys have already taken that to the most viewed video that I've done ever. So first of all, thank you for the Flare fam who jumped on that content pretty quickly, and man, a lot of comments and a lot of likes, and certainly picked up some subscribers. So I really appreciate that. It was a shock to see how quickly that one zoomed over 1,000 or close to 1,000 as of today. I think my top video is around 1,000 or so. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you. And I am back again to talk a little bit about KINETIC. I am super bullish on KINETIC. I'm going to tell you right now, the importance of KINETIC to the Flare network is monumental in my opinion because of the liquidity that it brings, understanding that KINETIC Markets, the borrowing and lending platform, is still at its infant stages, and we'll look a little bit at where it's at, some of the opportunities. And if you're looking on my screen right now, you'll see BENQI, Rome Blockchain, who built KINETIC Markets, also built BENQI, which I wanted to show you a little bit today because the version that we're seeing right now with KINETIC is got a lot more build out to it, a lot more assets coming for lending and borrowing, and a lot more TVL, a lot more TVL that's forthcoming. Rome Blockchain again is the company that built BENQI. They've built others. There's some Cosmos stuff they built. But essentially, KINETIC Markets, man, is huge. It's huge. It's bringing liquidity. It's bringing the capability of borrowing and lending. It's bringing the ability to make these assets, tradable in essence, and really fuel the DeFi opportunity in the Flare Networks land. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about KINETIC, about JOULE, and about the opportunities that I see. I'm very bullish on KINETIC. First of all, here goes BENQI. So BENQI, very similar to KINETIC, preceded. BENQI is on the Avalanche blockchain. BENQI allows you to supply. You can supply just like you can do on KINETIC. You can supply. In this case, I've got one AVAX. On AVAX, you can supply, and then you can also borrow off of that as well if you wanted to. So I'm not going to go through with this. Let me reject this. Okay. But anyway, it has an APY, right? Here goes the supply APY of 3.7% for AVAX. Your collateral factor, so you can use 74% of that. I'm using this as a collateral. You can see I've taken a loan in the past, and I've also put some other assets there. But let's go to the overview, and this will give you, look at all of these assets, supply and borrow these assets over on Avalanche that BENQI has made available. Again, if you want to know the future, look to the past. Rome Blockchain built BENQI for Avalanche. They built KINETIC Markets for Flare. Look at all these assets that are available, or that will soon be available, I'm sure, at some point in time, similarly on Flare Networks, KINETIC Markets. But look, BTC, right? We know FBTC is coming. There's the BUSD stablecoin. There's Link. There's AVAX. AVAX is interesting. You can supply wrapped AVAX, kind of like wrapped Flare. You can stake it, and then you can also supply it. So you see there, it's paying 1.33% for wrapped AVAX. Anyway, USDC, USDT, ETH, right? So these are all the assets that are currently available to supply and also borrow over on BENQI. All right. And again, I'm going over BENQI because BENQI provides a glimpse as to where I think KINETIC will soon be eventually. Look, they've got the rewards, right? We've seen the claim JOULE, claim Key, claim rFlare on KINETIC Markets, but look at BENQI. BENQI has the same thing. There's protocol rewards, AVAX and Key, right? Very similar to JOULE and Key. And then there's some Avalanche ecosystem markets over here, which you can also claim some rewards. So these are rewards for staking, for interacting with the protocol, for providing liquidity. Again, we've seen this over on KINETIC, and we're going to look at that more. But BENQI, liquid staking, you can liquid stake off of this. If we go to liquid staking, let's see. Okay. You can see that it provides a 5.48% APR if I stake my AVAX. If I take my AVAX and I stake an AVAX for a sAVAX, staked AVAX, I'm going to be earning 5.48% APR on that, right? If I go back over and I want to supply, if I want to supply that staked AVAX, that sAVAX, I can supply that. Go down here and look at the supply market. I can supply that and earn another 1.33%. So I'm getting 5.48% for staking it. Plus, I'm going to be earning that QI rewards, remember? Plus, I can then come over and supply that again and get another 1.33%, so almost 7%, in addition to the rewards that I'll earn for interacting with the protocol. Remember, you get reward token in AVAX and also in Key. So very similar, very similar. Again, where we've been is where we're going. Rome Blockchain built BENQI. Rome Blockchain built KINETIC Market. So where we've been, where we're going. Look at the TVL on BENQI. The total supply for BENQI is right now about $321 million. 321 million. 100 million has been borrowed. So understand, guys, this is huge, right? This is huge. Understand that we're talking about some big numbers are yet to come. What are the numbers for KINETIC? 7 million supply, 1.9 million borrowed. Let me go back again. $321 million on supply, $102 million for borrow. So KINETIC has a long way to go, but it's going to get there. It's going to get there. Aerodrome over on base. Look at Aerodrome, 603 million TVL. And this is relatively new. Aerodrome has liquidity pools. They have a lot of staking rewards and things of that nature. Aave, most of us should know Aave if you've been around for a little while. Aave is another borrowing and lending platform. Supply, you got Ethereum, Wrap BTC, Tether USD, Aave, etc. Right? And it shows you what the APY is for supplying, and then you can also borrow. Look at Aave. This is just Ethereum, 14 billion in assets on Ethereum. You know, you go look at Avalanche on Aave, it's got 479 million. You go look at what Polygon has. It's got a total value locked of 403 million. Again, I come back to KINETIC and show you KINETIC has 7.8 million supplied only, and that's only after just a few weeks, which is very impressive. Rome Blockchain built BENQI. Rome Blockchain built KINETIC. Precedent is you've got Aave, right? We've got Aerodrome, right? There's a number of precedent-setting DeFi platforms that are out there, which explains why I'm super duper bullish on what KINETIC is doing and the KINETIC platform. So let's go look at this KINETIC platform again real quick. You can supply, right? You can borrow, right? You have rewards, right? Remember we talked about the rewards over on BENQI. Well, look, here goes the same rewards, protocol rewards, JOULE token as a result of participating in the protocol. There's some key, right? Key token you also get. See, I could claim those. This also gives our flare, which I've talked about. And then for staking, there's staking rewards also, which come out here for JOULE. All right. There's also some lending rebates for lending. You get some key. You get some key as well for staking rewards as well. So interacting on this platform, this little platform, which is yet to really hit its maturity stage, already has some pretty good returns and opportunities associated with it on KINETIC. KINETIC, I'm telling you guys, is a token right now that costs about 5.82 cents. 5.82 cents. That's crazy. That's crazy cheap, considering the total value locked right now on KINETIC is only $7.8 million. And where it's going to be, there's only 3 tokens that's being supplied. We don't even have USDX yet, which we know USDX is the first stablecoin minted on Flare. We don't even have that on here yet. Imagine all the different tokens. You want to know what this will look like, this supply tokens will look like? Go to BENQI. Look at the list of supply tokens yet to come. There's more money coming. There's more money coming. And the reason why I'm super bullish on KINETIC is because when I stake, when I play, when I participate, I get JOULE token. And I've already showed you JOULE token right now is worth 5.81 cents. 5.81 cents. Crazy, 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 crazy. For having JOULE token, for staking the JOULE token, you've got right now 168% APY for staking the JOULE token. The other thing you get when you stake the JOULE token is you are now operating with key, because staked JOULE is key, KII. Staked JOULE is key, right? So you're operating, you're getting the key. What does key does? Key gives you the ability to vote. And as soon as you have the ability to vote, as soon as you have the ability to vote, 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 quickly, fast. Why? Because you will start earning, you'll start earning rewards. You'll start earning rewards for voting. So you have JOULE. The incentive is to stake it so it can lock it up, reduce circulation. What's the reward? The reward is you earn key. It actually becomes key when you stake it immediately, but you also start earning JOULE and key. You earn protocol interaction rewards, and then you earn staking rewards, and you earn voting rewards. For voting, you also earn key and JOULE. So, and that's what you're seeing here, these protocol rewards. So think about this from a loop standpoint. I have JOULE. I stake JOULE. It becomes key. Key earns me more JOULE and more key. I vote. That earns me more JOULE and more key. I could restake, obviously, my JOULE when I claim my rewards. So I could claim these rewards. Or I could just claim my key. It automatically will stake up. And then I could turn this into cash if I wanted to. But why? Why do that? Unless you need liquidity, which is great. If you need liquidity, cash, claim your JOULE and cash it out. Keep your regular JOULE staked. Obviously, all the key that you get, it will automatically be staked because it's key. So it's going to continue to earn more rewards associated with voting and associated with interacting with the protocol and staking rewards. So you're talking about another infinite loop, right? Buy JOULE, stake JOULE, JOULE becomes key. Key kicks off JOULE and key rewards. You can restake the JOULE, or you can sell the JOULE and claim your key, and now you're aggregating even more rewards and compounding more rewards associated with key and with JOULE. So there's a lot of opportunity to loop your money here or to pull some money out. But I look at the opportunity for me, the most bullish reason for being optimistic is this number right here, right? Because understand, when you're staking, you're earning some fees anyway. When you're providing liquidity, you're earning fees. A lot of that, as it continues to grow, those fees will continue to grow. And I subsequently will be benefiting from staking my JOULE token. And as the price appreciation goes up, in addition, I'm not only going to be gaining in value, bag value. As you can see, I got about $958 staked right now of JOULE token. But as that value appreciates, obviously I've got appreciation there. But the liquidation route, if I want to liquidate or get some money out of this deal here, right here is where I can get it. I can claim my JOULE. I can swap that JOULE to USDC, USDT, whatever, and then I can sell it. And that's my path of liquidity. If I want a path of liquidity out of the KINETIC markets, is just simply by just staking, grabbing these rewards, participating in the protocol, grabbing the rewards, and then I can cash out through the JOULE token. There's ordinarily a sizable unstaking period associated with the JOULE token. So right now it tells you there's a 90-day cooling period if you unstake. They want to keep you in the protocol, obviously. However, when you're getting these rewards, there's no need for you to unstake. You just keep claiming those and swapping those out. You can swap that out to real money if you need to, if you want to. So super bullish on KINETIC, super bullish on the prospects and the horizons of KINETIC and JOULE token, the JOULE token. Super duper bullish. I can't tell you how excited I am for what I deem to be a crucial period, a crucial time frame for Flare, and also a critical partner. Remember, Rome Blockchain, KINETIC Markets, they're invested in Flare. So they have a vested interest to bring as much liquidity to the Flare network as possible to make that such a successful platform in blockchain. They have a vested interest. They are actually invested in Flare, which probably cements a lot of my bullishness and my confidence in KINETIC Markets. But boy, think about the price of KINETIC and the JOULE token at some time. Right now, you can only buy it on Probit, or you can get it on SparkDex. I think you can probably start swapping soon in some others, but I think BlazeSwap may have it. But understand it is a limited opportunity right now to grab this joker at a cheap price. And you know what? It might go down, as everything is always a possibility of going down in our market. But I like the rewards it gives off. I like the opportunity that sits in front of us. I wanted to see if JOULE was over here. I believe JOULE is on. It is. You can get JOULE over on BlazeSwap. It does now have the JOULE token. So the JOULE token is on SparkDex as well as BlazeSwap. Okay, guys, I think that's it for now. Oh, one other thing. I did a degen thing. I did a degen thing. So my USDC, I used it as collateral. I had about 132 bucks. I went ahead and borrowed some S-Flare with that. I borrowed some S-Flare, and I took that S-Flare and I swapped that S-Flare over to the JOULE token. So, and then I sent some to my son, sent some to my cousin who I'm trying to get up to speed on Flare. And you can see I still got some JOULE token there. I'm probably going to leave that right now and not stake it, because I think at some point in time, we're probably going to have a pair, an LP pair, open up on one of the other platforms. I know Steer Protocol currently has an LP pairing, but you have to be outside of the United States and a couple other countries in order to participate on Steer Protocol. So I'm pretty sure at some point in time, SparkDex, Enosis, BlazeSwap, they're going to have another pool associated with JOULE, and I'm sure it's going to be some juicy APY. So for now, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm not going to stake it. I do got a nice amount of JOULE staking, and we'll continue to accumulate and stake. You can see I've got about 16,000 JOULE tokens or key right now, and we'll continue to I'll continue to claim the rewards. And then I'll go ahead and I'll stake those, and they'll become more key. I've got a nice aggregate of key coming. As you can see, another 1,100 key. This is monthly numbers, by the way. $65 worth of key or JOULE token so far off of the staking that I've done. And you can see most of that staking, you see I've added to that a little bit. But I've got some more JOULE. I'm going to continue to stack JOULE and key as much as possible right now, because when the price appreciation goes up, these emission rewards, these inflation rewards, these rewards for participating, the value of those will only go up as well, and then I might seek a route out. But most likely, what I'll probably do is take that when I have the opportunity, take those JOULE maybe supply them. I'm sure at some point in time I'll be able to supply the JOULE token. Let's see, let's go to BENQI and let's see, does BENQI have an opportunity? BENQI does have an opportunity to provide a supply for their staking token as well. Remember, QI is the reward you get for participating. It's their governance token. It is called KEY over here. So I'm pretty sure at some time I'll be able to supply KEY, right, and earn an APY on that. And then if I want to pull some liquidity out, I'll supply it, and then maybe I'll take a loan. Maybe I'll take a loan on my own money so that I don't have a taxable incident. Take a loan on my own money so that I don't have a taxable incident. So I think that's probably what I will do. But straight degen style, what I did is I staked some USDC. I supplied the USDC. I then collateralized it, used and bought some S-Flare. Took that S-Flare, bought some JOULE token. Some of the JOULE token I staked. Some of the JOULE token I sent to my son, cousin, and then I still have some left. So I did a degen move. I particularly don't like using my Flare as collateral. I don't like using anything that's not a stable coin as collateral because as the market depreciates, so does the value of the token. Now all of a sudden there's a potential for liquidation, and then there's problems. As you can see right here, if you go to my BENQI, I have been liquidated at a point in time. I had some AVAX staked. I took a loan, some BTCB. The market went sour, and they liquidated some of my position to cover as collateral. KINETIC has the same thing that's going to happen. If you fall below, they're going to sell 50% in order to give you an opportunity to. They won't sell all of it. They'll sell 50%. To give you an opportunity to maybe let the price appreciation come back up and kind of boost you back up. But remember, beautiful thing about this is you stake JOULE, you get KEY, you have voting, you vote, you earn rewards for voting, you get more JOULE and KEY. You can then stake and sell the JOULE if you want to, or restake it. And then it's a circular loop. That sounds very familiar to Flare, doesn't it? Rewards participation, rewards holding, allows for compounding, vote power. There's a certain symbiosis that works together with KEY and Flare tokens. So super excited, super bullish on KINETIC and JOULE token. Any extra fiat I get, I will probably be buying some USDC. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Hopefully the week is great for you. And like, subscribe, share. Appreciate the comments as always. Appreciate the love. You guys are awesome. And hopefully this was beneficial. KINETIC's been on my mind, and I wanted to put something on a video and talk about it because I'm super bullish on it. But this is not financial advice. This is Steve documenting his journey, documenting his degen, unworthy attitude and approach, and taking an educational approach while he's doing it, sharing it with you. But do not do what I do. Do not take my advice. I'm just sharing my journey with Flare, with KINETIC, and how much fun I'm having because it helps with my ADD. I like to push things, move things around. Flare gives me the opportunity to do that. KINETIC gives me the opportunity to do that. So I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing. But don't do what I do. Not financial advice. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a politician. I definitely am not a financial advisor. Thanks, guys. Take care. We'll see you.